Just want to check in with you. We're late here in fall practice, and I wanted to ask you about your position coach, probably the only new position coach on the defensive side. What's it been like working with Coach Dede?
Coach Dede, man, if nothing else, he a stickler. Like, he real big on details, real big on, the ins, the outs, the small things, and I appreciate that, me personally. I'm a guy that tries to, kind of hone in on small things. He, like, real attention to detail, real intense, on practice and stuff like that, but, a real good position coach,
I mean, I've not run into too many assistants that have a PhD. What's it like? Is he kind of like a professor at times, or does he turn that off? He's all football coach. What's he like?
Oh, no, he like a professor for sure. Like, if he got to tell you anything, he's going to write it down. One time he was giving his directions to his house, and he wrote it all down on the board. You're going to go through here, you're going to pass the water fountain, you're going to get to the pool, you're going to make that. Yeah, he one of those. So I like it, me personally,
Well, tell me about this linebacker group, specifically outside backers. How you guys looking so far in this fall camp?
I think we real dynamic, real diverse. We got a lot of guys that can do a lot of different things. I love these guys, man. I think it's gonna be a big season for all of us.
Looking ahead to next week, Noto, great runner out of the bucket. How do you guys kind of continue excited?
Shoot, man, we gonna get after them as best as we can, man. Big thing. Of course, we playing, a highly touted quarterback in college football right now, but he's a scrambling quarterback. He has a big arm. We got to treat him like he's a scrambling quarterback that has a big arm. We're going to get after him. We're going to hit him as much as we can, and, that's what we're going to do.
So on top of that, they got Jam Miller and Justice Haynes at running back. What's Coach been telling y'all to keep them contained, and prevent big games on the ground?
Hey, wrap up. The biggest thing with those guys is, they got thick lower halves, bigger guys. You got to wrap up. And if you can't bring them down on first contact, somebody else is going to come and help you. 11 hats to the ball every time and bring them down. That's all.
I know during practice, that's all y'all been talking about is playing Alabama, but how have y'all been able to stay composed and keep the elite mindset that it's just one game at a time?
I would say one big thing that we do, we kind of try to visualize the whole thing. We might go into like a unit meeting, and he'll say, all right, well, this is what you're going to see. He'll pull it up, 100,000 people in the stands, all the game day rituals of the team and stuff like that, the big crowds, all the stuff going on in the cans. But end of the day, if you really locked in and you really, let everything else go. Like, that's the biggest thing. You just got to let everything else go and play football at the end of the day.